In this video, we will introduce you to Fine, a card game designed for groups of 2 to 10 music students, regardless of age. To play this game, all you need is a card deck, which we provide as a printable template. There's a download link in the video description. There are 3 different types of cards: clef cards, time signature cards, and note cards, with both pitch and note value or rests ranging from 16th notes to whole notes. Let's begin. Each player is dealt 6 note cards. The remaining cards form the draw pile. The clef and time signature cards are kept separately. Next, a clef card, a time signature card, and the top card from the draw pile are placed face up next to each other on the table. Now, the players take turns playing their cards. The objective is to be the first to get rid of all your cards. The youngest player gets to start the game following these rules. The cards are placed in a way that forms complete measures without crossing the measure boundaries. No tied notes allowed. Once a measure is filled, a space is left for a bar line and a new measure begins. The players may lay down a card with either the same note or a neighbouring one. This means note repetitions and steps are allowed, but jumps are not. However, our current player is lucky as they are allowed to play a card with the same note value. So to sum up, a player can only place a card next to another card if it has the exact same value or if it's a note with the same or a neighbouring pitch. In this case, there is an A on the table, and it is a half note. The next player could place the notes A, G or B, or a half note of any pitch, but they must also be careful not to cross the measure boundary. Therefore, they cannot play a card and must instead draw one from the pile. Once a round is completed, meaning a player has played all their cards, they play the resulting melody on their instruments or sing it. The game offers various difficulty levels, making it suitable for both beginners and more advanced players. For the beginner level, we recommend using the clef that the players are most familiar with and a sequence of 4 adjacent, already known notes with note values of 18th notes, quarter notes, dotted quarter notes, and half notes. At the next level, the corresponding rests are introduced. At the intermediate level, whole notes and rests are added if possible. The sequence of the 4 notes may also be exchanged. At the advanced level, the remaining note values are introduced and the sequence of 4 adjacent notes is changed once again. At the expert level, any clef and time signature and all note and rest values may appear. If you want, you can award points during the game. There are 3 ways to score points. 1. The first player to play all their cards receives 3 points. 2. The remaining cards in the other player's hands are counted as 16th note negative points. For example, 1 quarter note and a dotted 8th note together would count as 7 negative points. 3. Each player who completes a measure receives 1 point. The game enhances note recognition, rhythm comprehension, and the ability to play or sing music at first sight.